Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and of course welcome to Paris. Last week I posted a sort of like travel vlog video montage of my trip to the beaches in Brittany. If you guys haven't seen it, I will link it down below. But in that video, if you guys have seen it, you will have noticed that we ate at one very beautiful, very expensive looking restaurant. That restaurant was hands down the best food I have ever eaten in my entire life. And so today's video will be dedicated to my experience eating for the first time in a French gastro restaurant. So the restaurant we went to, which is called L'Hortensia in the town of Noyello in Brittany, is a French gastro restaurant and hotel. So what we did is we ended up eating at the restaurant, we ended up staying the night, and then going back to the restaurant to eat breakfast in the morning. Normally this is not something that we would have ever been able to afford ourselves, but it was actually a gift from my boyfriend's dad who works in French restoration. So first things first, French gastro, what is it? In my own very basic terms and understanding, French gastro is sort of like elevated cooking. French cuisine is already very good, but French gastro takes it to a whole other level. You can sort of expect four things when you eat at a French gastro restaurant. You can expect obviously really good food, but also there's a bigger focus on sourcing local products and crafting a menu that reflects regional dishes and regional produce. You can expect great service and beautiful decor and ambiance. And so in this video, I'm gonna take you guys sort of through the experience of eating at a French gastro restaurant, our stay in the hotel, and then our stunning breakfast the next morning. All that to say, if you guys like food, if you like French cuisine, if you like beautiful restaurants, definitely keep watching. Okay, so right now you guys can see the outside of the restaurant, which is called L'Hortensia, and it's a French gastro restaurant which is located in Noyello, which is right off the Gulf of Morbihan in Brittany. And in and around this region, you can find seafood, crepes, cider, and stunning beaches. It's a very natural environment with greenery and flowers everywhere. And there's also a lot of islands in this area which are totally worth a visit. The inside of the restaurant itself is pretty small, and that's because dining at a French gastronomic restaurant is an intimate experience. The goal of a gastronomic restaurant is not quantitative but qualitative. They want to make sure that every guest is able to fully enjoy the culinary experience. Okay, so to kick off our meal, we ordered a glass of champagne, and with the apéro that we ordered, the restaurant offered us a plate of mise en bouche. Our favorite was definitely the pastry stuffed with a light truffle cream, and it was cool because we didn't order these and they weren't on the menu, but they were just a complimentary surprise when we ordered the drinks. The next thing we ate was a sort of smoked salmon stuffed with cream cheese with a gingerbread, and like the amuse-bouche, this was also a complimentary surprise. This is very particular to the gastronomic experience. The appetizers like the amuse-bouche weren't on the menu and they weren't an extra charge. They were just offered by the chef in order to prepare us for the next dish. So after the appetizer, we enjoyed our entrees. Now the first entree you see is what Guillaume ordered, and he ordered herring on a bed of sauerkraut. And I ordered a foie gras candy, which was semi-cooked foie gras wrapped in a pastry and topped with a truffle sauce. So following our entree, we enjoyed our main dishes. I ordered the Saint-Pierre, which is a white fish served on a bed of mushroom risotto with a vermouth sauce. And Guillaume ordered a beef filet with the side of artichokes and copa. And we enjoyed all of this with a glass of red wine, even though normally we should have had white wine with the fish, but because we were sharing all of our plates, we just sort of went with the red, which goes with meat. After our main, of course, we enjoyed a dessert. Now this first green dessert is Guillaume's. He ordered a crepe cake with a green apple sauce, and I ordered a pastry called a Paris Noyello, which had a violet ice cream in the middle and roasted raspberries on top, and we enjoyed all of this with a cool glass of sparkling rosé. Now, just like with the appetizer and the mise en bouche, we also had a complimentary surprise with dessert, where we were offered chocolate cones filled with cream and macaroons. We got to finish off our meal with coffees, which was really nice. We both ordered espressos, and again, we had a surprise. We were offered an arrangement of chocolates and candies to go with our coffees. So like I mentioned, not only did we eat at the gastronomic restaurant, but we also stayed the evening in the hotel, and so I just wanted to give you guys a quick room tour of what that looks like.
Everything was very cozy and rustic, and here from the hallway window you can see outside into the little terrace they have where you can eat your breakfast in the morning. Speaking of breakfast, let me show you guys the amazing breakfast we had back in the restaurant the next morning. So we had a bunch of fresh fruit, grapefruit juice, coffees for both of us, ham and cheese. We also got to enjoy an assortment of jams, honey, and salted butter caramel. And of course, as with every French breakfast, we have this delicious basket of bread, pain au chocolat, pain au raisin, and croissants. We were honestly so stunned because the breakfast was so good and it was totally inexpensive. If you stay the night in the hotel, you can enjoy breakfast the next morning for only 10 euros each.
I hope you enjoyed sort of coming with me on my very first French gastro experience. I beyond recommend this restaurant. It was such a lovely experience, such a beautiful restaurant, delicious food. It really was such a wonderful time. It was so magical. And even if you don't go to this restaurant, I really would still recommend that you go to a French gastro restaurant at least once in your life because it's an experience unlike anything else. It really is truly magical. It's tasty. Really, if you're interested in French culture and French cuisine, this is definitely an experience that you just can't miss out on. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.